What's going on YouTube? ralphdatrader here, back again with another video. Today's video, I had a question by a trader wanted to know, what do you do when prices just trading back and forth at a halfway point, which is the 50 round number between the 100 pip box. All right, so that is the halfway point, of our 100 pip box. And the best answer that I can give to someone is, if you do not see your setup, don't trade. Just sit on your hands. If you do not see your setup, if price is ranging, okay, if it's ranging back and forth, just don't trade. Now, for me, all right, because I understand market structure, all right, and if this is for someone also, if you understand market structure, you're understanding price action, all right. What I typically do is that I want to see price. If price is going short, okay, I want to see price close below the 50, come back, retest, and give me confirmation, okay, that it wants to continue selling. All right. That's what I'm looking for. And if price wants to go long, I want to see that same scenario. I want to see it close above the 50, come back, retest, and show me confirmation that it wants to continue buying. So the trader had a question. He said that GJ was doing that this morning during London session. So, like I always tell you guys, the process is always the same for me. I mark up my high and I mark up my low. Okay. So I have the high in place, the low in place. Okay. This was our low right here. All right. So, and I think that we also had like some CPI news. All right. We had some CPI news, GBP news at 2 a.m. Okay. So we also had news. 2 a.m. All right. Europe London window opens up. Okay. So, like I said, Asian session put in the high. All right. We had our low of the day. Okay. Of the Asian session. All right. Price was, all right, trading. All right. We was trading inside of this 100 pip box. Okay. We broke out. All right. 25 pips outside of the 100 pip box. Okay. All right. Hitting stops. All right. Price proceeded to accumulate. All right. For a little while. Gap time. We traded around the double zeros. All right. Boom. 2 a.m. news drop. Boom. Now, we already know we want to wait 15 to 30 minutes after the news release. Okay. 15 to 30 minutes after the news release. All right. And we're also waiting on that equity hour. Okay. Europe London window opens up. All right. We break below our low of the day. Okay. We close below the low of the day, and we also close below that 50. Okay. We close below the 50. All right. So equity hour, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Now we're after the news. Okay. First bounce trade after the news. Okay. First bounce. All right. We close below the 50 equity hour. Okay. And we close below that low of the day. All right. And as you guys can see, we're in a downturn. We're a long ways from our high. Okay. So the high is already in there. Okay. We're away from the high of the day. Price closes below the low of the day, also closing below the 50. Equity hour, all right? They give us this indecision candle. They don't know which way they want to take the market, but it closes below our low of the day. It hits our low, hits the quarter level, all right? Closing below, and we're at the top part of that 100 pip box. So we're in our sell area, okay? We're in our sell area. Equity hour, all right? Indecision candle, hitting, rejecting the quarter level, all right? Also rejecting that low of the day. Next candle opens up, okay? This next candle opens up, proceeds to reject off of our quarter level, and it also rejects off of that low. All right, so now at this point, I would be watching my clock. All right, and waiting, okay, because I'm on a 30-minute time frame. So once that 15 minutes is up on that on that 30-minute time frame, I would take a trade. Okay, I'm just telling you, for me, I would take a trade. But if you want to wait, okay, if you want to wait, you can wait till you get to the take a trade right at the 50 level. You can do that, okay, and set your stops. But for me, I want to get in at its highest points, at the highest point. So I would be watching my clock, and once that 15 minutes of that 30, once 15 minutes is up on that 30-minute time frame, okay, I'm entering into the trade. Okay, I'm gonna enter into the trade. All right. So that is what I would do if I'm seeing this right here, because I'm getting confirmation. Okay, it's showing me that it's selling. All right, it broke below my low. It did not want to go above. Okay, it did not want to break above my low of the day. All right, it closed below the double zero. It closed below the 50. Came back, gave me a retest. Okay, and this candle right here did engulf this previous candle. Okay, but I want to get in at the highest point. All right, so like I said, I'm watching my clock, and once that 15 minutes is up, I take a trade. But if you want to wait until this engulf, then you take a trade at the next candle. All right, and that's still a good 40 pips. Okay, still a good 40 pips. Or you can get in at the numbers. Okay, or you can get in at the numbers. You got in at the numbers, you still got you 40 pips. Now, if you did not, like I said, if you did not understand this, and you do not understand price action, all right, if you do not understand that and do not understand price action, sit in your hands and wait for your setup. And as this as this here finish, all right, you did get a 1, 2, 3. Okay, this was the stop hunt back until whoever went short here. Okay, so you got a 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. Then you get this nice tweezer top. Okay, nice tweezer top, closing below the 50. Now, as this candle comes back, now this is during the gap time. Now, sometimes, like I say, trades happen during the gap time. If you want to take this trade, because you everything lined up, okay. 1, 2, 3, tweezer top. Okay, you get your nice little tweezer top. As price comes back and retests the 50, all right, you could take an entry right at the 50 again. All right, and that's a 50 pip move. Okay, so if you're looking to trade when prices basically, you know what I mean, going back and forth at that 50 level, I'm just showing you what it is that I do. Okay, and I'm just telling you what you should do if you do not understand price action. All right, and the same thing happened during New York. Okay, during the New York session, we had the same thing. So what do you want to do? You want to mark up your most recent high and your most recent low. So you have your high put in place there. Okay, then you had your low that was put in place here. So now we're trading inside of the high and the low of the day. Okay, we're trading inside of the high and low of the day. And I think we also had like some news out. All right, I think it was at 6 o'clock or whatever, but same scenario. Okay, if you do not see your setup, you do not trade. That's the best thing that I can tell you. If you do not see your setup, just don't trade. But if you understand market structure, you understand price action, you're still able to make a trade. Okay, so if you're trading in a New York session with GJ, you're seeing that we're in a downtrend. Okay, we are trending down. No need for you to be looking to buy. The trend is your friend. Follow the trend. All right, market rejecting the low. Okay, it comes. The New York session opens up, and we're waiting on the equity hour. Okay, rejection, rejection. All right, price proceeded to come up to our high. Equity hour. Okay, price takes out our high, takes out the high. Okay, next candle. What are we waiting on? We're waiting on confirmation. We're waiting on confirmation. Next candle, they give us this engulfing. All right, they're getting you to trying to get traders to buy. All right, they're trying to get you to go long. We're following a trend. Okay, they come back up, they hit the high again. All right, with this engulfing, they hit the high again. But what are you waiting on? We're waiting for confirmation. Okay, next candle opens up. All right, they reject the high again, rejecting our quarter level, giving you a hanging man candlestick. Okay, now if you understand this candlestick, this next candle, all right, you can get in at the 50. and you can have your 1 bar stop. Okay, and you already know where you're going. You're going to the low. Now, if you do not understand this one candlestick, if you do not understand this candlestick, then you would just wait. Okay, you got your they took out the high. Okay, they took out the high. They gave you this hanging man. Okay, they're not breaking above that high. All right. And like I said, if you do not understand this hanging man candlestick, you just wait. Next candle close below your 50. Now you can take an entry on the next candle. All right. You can take your entry here. All right. And that is how this is what that is how I would trade when price is at the 50 level. All right. When price is at that 50 round number, that halfway point of the 100 pip box, that is how I traded. Okay. I'm just showing you guys on the way that I do it. All right. But like I said earlier, if you do not understand market instruction and understand price action, just don't take a trade. All right. Just don't take a trade. Okay. So always work hard, stay disciplined, be patient. All right. And your time will come. So if you enjoyed this video, all right, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. I gladly appreciate it. And like always, be the reason someone smiles. Be the reason someone smiles today. Peace and love. Have a good one, family.